I think one of the biggest lies told on social media today is that when your life becomes successful or when you're working towards success, it's supposed to be exciting. When that's not the case. If you look at successful people's lives or hear them talk about it, they never said it was exciting. They always talking about how they fell in love with like a process or how it was boring. Putting in the work is gonna be boring. You gotta fall in love with the process in order to like it, so you won't really seem like it's boring. But most people they also see like creators and influencers and stuff. They supposed to show you the highlight of their life. Like they'll tell you about how um they had to go do this and do that to get to where they at, but they won't show you that. They're gonna show you the entertaining part, so it can grab your attention. Like, ooh, I want to do that. It like gives you an idea of probably what you want to do. So in today's video, I'm basically talking about like how the boring part is what gets you to success. Success doesn't look exciting all the time. It's gonna look it's gonna look exciting, but it's not gonna be exciting. Put it like that. They wake up. You gotta think successful people. They wake up. They do what they're supposed to do. Go handle the business and repeat. You feel me? It's all in the cycle, and they have their systems that work for them. So, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and jump straight into point one. Point one is people overstimulate big moves. So, like, let's think about it. Let me give y'all a story. When I was younger, I thought getting ahead required like a big opportunity, such as like a big break, one big decision, one big movement. But it's like the older I got, I realized most people's lives change because of small decisions and doing those small decisions consistently over and over again. Saving money, learning the skill, reading, working out, investing, building a business, or anything like that. Doing things that don't look impressive but it could change your life in the future. Doing the boring things rather than going outside every day, spending money every day on bull job. Now I'm gonna go into point two. The boring stuff is actually what compounds. Like I just told y'all, those things that I listed. Starting a YouTube channel, grinding during the YouTube process when nobody is looking. That's what builds character, discipline, and your channel and your brand. You gotta think about it. Nobody goes to a gym for a week and gets in shape. Nobody starts a YouTube channel and posts for a day and becomes viral. They don't become famous. Nobody invests for a month and get rich. Shit just don't work like that. People underestimate consistency. So let's say give it a year. You doing this stuff consistently. You doing it every day, and you doing what you're supposed to be doing. Bro, you're gonna be powerful. You're gonna become a subject matter expert in it. You feel me? And you're just gonna keep learning and learning and learning. And that's the whole purpose. It's not to just do it one time and then just think you're supposed to blow up. No, shit don't work like that. Everybody think it's supposed to happen overnight, and you don't know this until one day, like that. Well, let's say consistency is powerful, but you don't notice until one day your results just start showing up, and it's like, okay, now I see it's finally paying off. And then next thing you know, people want to ask you, how did you do that? And you go to tell them how you did that, and guess what they say? They were like, yeah, I hear you, but I bet you they didn't go apply that knowledge. Some people do, some people don't. Which is going to lead me to the third point. Everybody wants the movie, nobody wants the scenes. Let me put it into simpler. Everybody wants the results, basically. Nobody wants to go through the steps, the actual actions, and stuff like that to get to the results. Everybody want to have six figures. Make a 6 figure a year, 6 figures a month. Everybody want to be financially freedom. Everybody want a successful business. Everybody want a great physique, and everybody just want the outcome. But nobody wants to do the workouts. Nobody wants to invest the money, save the money, start spending the money. Nobody wants to put the footwork in behind the business. Nobody want to go to the gym Like they just don't want to study nothing. Early mornings, late nights, then repeat. They don't want to do that. They want to. I feel like they just want to skip the process, and we got to get out of that mindset because that's not gonna. That's not getting us nowhere. So once you get through those scenes, if you're able to sit through the scenes, you can get to the movie. You can put the whole. It's like you know how you got the scenes, all the scenes come together, and guess what happened? You have a movie. Boom. And it's like I don't know why people don't want to sit during it. That's the best parts, especially when nobody looking. Man, now you want to quit, which is gonna lead me to point 4. People wanna quit. I don't wanna say you specifically. Matter of fact, you specifically, you wanna quit. Stop quitting when shit boring. It's supposed to be like that. This way you have your most fun at with yourself. With this shit. Have fun. It's not about the numbers. Don't look at the numbers. Because they gonna come. No matter what you do, they gonna come. Trust me. They gonna get put out some way, somehow. Don't look at the negativity, none of that. Just keep pushing on. And people think that they're doing stuff wrong, but it's not that you're doing it wrong, so you quit. No, just keep doing it. You new to it, people still trying to get to know you. You gotta get in the algorithm, you gotta get in the space. So now you're thinking that you're not capable because you're not seeing the results that you want to see. And that's where you stop. And I just want to tell you, no, that's not where you stop. Because if you keep going, eventually you will succeed. I'm not saying you're going to see it the next day. It can be the next day, but hey, listen. I'm telling you, that boring stage is going to change your life. Let me give y'all something. When I look at some of the best decisions I've made, some of them was not exciting. Getting my degree was not exciting every day. And I just graduated. Trying to build wealth, which means saving money and all that stuff, not going out, was not exciting. Paying off debt, not exciting, but it's mature responsibilities. Trying to grow, self-improve, get right in the gym. It's not fun. All this stuff is boring, but you just have to make those executive decisions to do right by it and do it. Do right by yourself. But you also gotta look at the results that come with it after you doing it. Once you realize, all right, cool, it ain't supposed to be all peaches and cream. Shit gonna go like that. And all that come from boring decisions. So boring is the part that really changed your life. So if you really feel like your life isn't changing fast enough or stuff is not working, bro, don't quit. Don't switch your plans every week, bro. Just keep going. And that's from me to you. Really just don't start doing shortcuts. There's none of that stuff, bro. Just keep going. You keep putting in the work. You're going to keep putting in the repetitions. And you're just going to feel like a better win when you actually win. Doing the right things for a long time, that's how you accomplish the win. And that's why most people never really make it, because they want to stop and try to switch it up and do shortcuts and stuff like that. No, brother. It's okay. Just keep doing what you're doing. If you got to change up something a little bit after a while and you see it's not working, then. But we never know what a while is. And that's the thing. I don't want to get nobody confused about when to switch something up, because it may be a time where you have to switch something up. But I ain't going to talk y'all head off about it, though. You know? So make sure. That's going to be the end of this video, man. Make sure y'all leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 10K. We almost there. Appreciate y'all for making it to the end of this video. If y'all made it to the end of this video, man, comment, bad decisions turn good. I mean, not bad. Boring decisions. Type boring decisions. I'm sorry. And I'm out.